Steenhuisen says biosecurity must be embedded across the entire value chain of meat production. This is particularly important when confronted with animal infections like foot and mouth disease. South Africa purchased large quantities of doses from the Botswana Vaccine Institute.
We hope to, in the short to medium term, be able to have our own vaccine here in South Africa. But there also are some advances internationally around vaccine therapies that we will also be exploring. Once those vaccines arrive, there's 900,000 of them. The department set aside 42 million rand to procure vaccines. First batch arrives, we will start with the vaccination in the disease management areas as well as some of the feedlots in Gauteng, where the outbreak is obviously starting to have an economic effect.
This file footage is not of cattle with foot and mouth disease and serves only as an illustration. The Department of Agriculture says there is urgency to get the issue under control.
We are currently sitting with a large area in KZN where we have active infection and two foci in Gauteng, the East Rand and the West Rand, that has affected a large number of cattle. We know that it is coming from KZN because the virus has been typed to be the same as the same virus that came out, that is circulating in KZN. We are investigating how it got out of KZN into Gauteng.
The disease has also had an impact on exports. Stricter regulations will be gazetted shortly to govern auctions of livestock and movement of animals, particularly in disease management areas.
Those are going to be very, very strictly enforced. Anyone who breaks those laws will face prosecution and potential civil recovery from others who have been economically harmed by their selfishness or recklessness. And government's responsibility for monitoring and enforcing is going to be pushed incredibly hard.
The red meat industry is deeply concerned. It hopes government intervention will assist to address the issue thoroughly and give greater clarity for the future. Consumers will feel the effects.
Butcheries or any facility that sells beef products, needs to have product on their shelf. So if the prices have gone up, even though the demand for beef is still at the same level, keep in mind that as soon as Karen Beef starts slaughtering again, that those cattle will come back into the market and there will be beef available again.
Steenhuisen says the new international best practice is to compartmentalize when problems arise. This way, an entire country's produce is not shut down, but only items from areas where an outbreak happened.
We would also like South Africa to be treated with that same way with our other international trading partners. We already have a compartmentalization agreement with China, which we believe is working well. So even though you have an outbreak in the Eastern Cape, your other provinces are still able to export.
The minister emphasized that agriculture remains a major economic contributor. He says South Africa boasts some of the best agri-produce in the world, but the integrity of all agri-processes must be protected and sharpened where needed. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Somerset West.